Hello dudes, we're back with eFootball 2025 and we're gonna keep on going with our adventure of finding players for every position and their stats. So we're gonna go straight to the thing because this is going to be another long video. I know it's annoying for some people, but it is the only way to properly explain to new players all the little details. So we left this thing in center backs. So now we're going to talk about the fullbacks. I'm gonna go to this one because going straight to Costa Curta it's a little bit too much. So I'm gonna be looking for a right column like that. Basically, you need lots of stamina, and especially for my type of gameplay, remember I do not switch defenders nor fullbacks during the second half. So I'm gonna be looking for lots of stamina, very good speed, good acceleration, and as a general rule, I prefer lots of kicking power. This guy is not, I mean, the only problem with this guy is the kicking power, jumping, and some physical contact. Then, the defending part, I go for 75 up when it comes to defense. Enough for me when it comes to the fullbacks. And 75 up in the technical part. This guy has 76, 88, 74. It will be better to have like 80, 80, 80. That will be perfect. 80 up is a very, very good fullback. And of course, 80 passing. So this guy has lots of problems when it comes to passing and, well, and defense. Yeah, he's kind of weak. But the thing is, this is one of my best players, and a lot of people have this guy and that card especially. When you have that physicality, he more or less makes up for the other things. He's not going to be very good at passing the ball or crossing the ball. That is a problem. But it's going to be very, very difficult to escape this guy. If a forward tries to dribbles and tries to escape, he's going to have a problem. And it's going to be almost impossible to defeat him in aerial fights, because he is 185 and he has 90 jumping with physical contact 80. All of that like improved by stamina. So yeah, this is basically what I want. I think fullbacks should be 180 up. I don't like short fullbacks like Roberto Carlos. If the fullback is short but has a lot of jumping, then it will be okay. Something like Albert Ferrer. I'm using that example because the guy's Albert Ferrer double impulse is very, very good. Okay, so this is more or less what you are going to be looking for. A player that a lot of people have because it's this guy came with the penalty minigame in the first season. The first season of the minigame. And this is the best fullback, the best free fullback in my opinion, no doubt about it, because what I already explained, he is ambidextrous. So if Davis is tired, you know, the arrow diagonally down or just down, pointing down, this guy is going to be able to switch sides. He has all the positions, as you can see. He also can be DMC and center back. You know, it's crazy. So this guy can do everything, and he's in my opinion, he's the best fullback that we have for free. If you check the right bar, he's quite alike. He has not that much acceleration, but I can live with low acceleration. Balance, I would like to have 80 in balance, but if you go to 80 in balance, you start losing physical contact and jumping, and that physical contact is key. And jumping 85 with aerial superiority and stamina 100 with physical contact 90 makes him a beast in the air. So it's very difficult to defeat this guy in the air, and this is like the maximum example for increasing capability when the time is like advancing. By 10 minutes, 30 minutes in the first half, he's going to be jumping more, and he's going to be jumping higher, because players are going to start getting tired, and he is going to stay, you know, level, like he's going to be still very strong, lots of stamina. So difference is, in this case, he has lots of kicking power. That is amazing for the crossings, for the passing. And he has 80 and 86, which is fantastic. His ball control is 80, and I really care about ball control. I don't really need that tight possession with fullbacks, because I don't want them playing in the front. I want them defending. That's why I put I use the instruction defending with these guys, with with both fullbacks. So again, if you check the numbers, they are quite alike. But of course, this is an epic card. It's one of the best epic cards ever. So he has a lot more of defense. Now, if you check this guy, it's almost a clone, Costa Curta's clone. He's shorter. Costa Curta is Costa Curta is like 182. Yeah. So it's 182. That's very good. But this guy, and he jumps 85. But this guy, he's 179, but he jumps 90. And check the numbers. It's like 95 balance. It's more or less like Costa Curta's, but acceleration is impressive. And physical contact and jumping are fantastic. His defense is over 80. Lower number is aggression, which is the best combination for defense, because with lots of aggression, the AI starts committing fouls. That's not good. We have 78 ball control. It would have been better to have 80 ball control and 78 dribbling, but no problem. It's very good. And if you compare this guy to Davis, well, this guy should be starting the match. He should be the starting player with Costa Curta. But the thing is, I still trust Davis too much. I think this guy is probably better, but I don't know. The other guy just keeps winning and getting the ball. So yeah. At some point, I might switch them, and that's it. So, generally speaking, I think this guy is better than Costa Curta. But what is the difference? The problem is, and this is why I think Costa Curta is better, is that he's not ambidextrous. He's even medium, non-dominant leg precision. So he cannot switch. The good thing is this is another epic player, and I explained this before, because he's an epic player, he's never going to be tired, and Costa Curta never is going to be tired. So if this guy, who is the only highlighted player, normal card, this guy comes tired, then I'm going to be able to switch him for Costa Curta and place Belletti. Okay, so those are the numbers for the fullbacks. Again, lots of speed, kicking power, physical contact, jumping, stamina. defense. That's more or less what I look for in a fullback. Now I'm going to talk about the examples. That was only 10 minutes, so we're going to be able to talk about the DMF and the AMFs during this video, maybe more. Examples. Right now we have at least 2, even 3 amazing examples for fullbacks. Sadly, they are all right side fullbacks. So they are, well, right fullback, yeah. Okay, left back, right back. Okay. So I'm going to use the other team. Well, one is this guy. Can Ihan. You can get this guy basically for free with a 4 stars contract right now in nomination contracts. So I don't know, I got tired of recommending this dude. Just get him. If you don't want to use him, just keep him in the reserves. But you can compete with this guy, at least until you find something really good. Either way, if you didn't get Belletti, well, that was a little bit of a mistake for me, in my opinion. So he is completely built. You cannot train him. His ball control is kind of low, but not bad. Low pass, lofted pass, 76, 80, defense over 80, speed 90, jumping 85 with 184. It's not bad. It's not incredible, but it's very good because fullbacks and wingers tend to be short with lots of techniques. So if the goal goes up, you're probably gonna win with this guy. And he's stamina 92. For a free player, this is amazing. And this is very weird. This is a very strange case because the card is too good. And it's only 4 stars, so it's strange over strange. He's unwavering and high. Ha! And he has almost every defending ability. He has like heading, man marking, interception, block, acrobatic. He's only lacking a sliding tackle. So okay, this is a very good option for free right now. Okay, we are not going to concentrate too much in skills right now because we talked about that. So another great example, let's see what we have here. Well, if you have Dumfries, he's good. I'm going to show numbers quickly. You can pause the video if you want. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have man marking, which is a huge problem. But Dumfries is kind of cool. Of course, your best option. You have 2 impressive options right now, and those are Walker, a beast of a player. This guy is just crazy. I mean, this guy is close to an epic. I'm not using him already in my main team because I cannot switch Costa Curta nor Belletti. But this guy, he could be replacing Belletti at ease. Impressive player. And you can get him. Like right now you need to throw coins, but if you are very unlucky with 800 coins, you get this guy and at least 3 other good cards. And if you're lucky like me with 200 coins, I use 200, you can get this monster. And you also have wait, let me check, we're gonna check, but maybe in the same box. Oh, no, it's in the Spanish box. Okay, I'm gonna show it, but I'm gonna show you in this box. In this box you have Foyt. Void. I had already a better card, so they are almost the same, but you're gonna be getting this guy, and I'm gonna show you more or less numbers you're gonna end up having. The cards are basically the same. I just like a little. There is a little bit of difference between one card and the other, and I like this one more. And plus, I like the design more. So it's this one. Check the numbers. He's 187. He's jumping 88 with my training, and he has aerial superiority. And of course you can add abilities, which is very important, because he was lacking also man marking, for example, and he doesn't have a blocker. So I need blocker, outside curler, and can't remember the other one. He has 5. Oh no, wait, no, it's man marking. He has 3, 5, 6, 7 with blocker. I don't need heading, and then outside curler and one touch pass. Yeah, so this guy is another great option, and I think that's more or less it. I'm gonna try to find, okay, wait, I have this guy and this guy. These are players of the week. It's not that easy to get them. Lots of players got Trippier, for example. He's good. We're gonna try and find Trippier. Well, I don't know if I have Trippier anymore. Maybe I think I sold him. Well, but yeah, but this guy is a special card. Okay, so Carvajal is also a good card for this side. Check that out. Very good, right? Very, very good. But you need lots of abilities. You need to add lots of abilities. That's Carvajal's problem, but it's not that terrible. Like man marking and interception, blocker, and with that he's gonna be more or less okay, because he has one touch pass, pinpoint crossing, and outside curler. He's a beast. But you need 3 main abilities. You need blocker, interception, and man marking. And then I don't know, something more passing, like a low lofted pass, outside curler. He has outside curler. Yeah, low lofted pass, maybe weighted pass, lots of passing, and this guy will be a super monster. And you're gonna get this guy for sure, because it's part of the penalties. So yeah, that's a great option. Okay, I'm gonna try to give you the name of the player. So it's Trippier. Oh, and Hakimi. Hakimi can play both sides. And I have this guy, of course. This guy is okay. His numbers are okay, but jumping is not that good. He's 184, which is good, but trying to fix the jumping ruins the other numbers. Stamina is great, kicking power amazing, ball control is good, passing is very good. It's good. But the defense is just okay. And that's not a problem. Davis is more or less the same. But the problem with this guy is that he has no defending abilities, and he has too many attacking abilities. So yeah, I'm keeping this card only because it's one of the Tsubasa cards, and I sold the ones I didn't care about. But this guy is still good, and he has Makoto Soda in the back, and the guy is one of my favorite characters with the slicing shot. It was something like a banana shot, but he was like the knife. He had like a knife in the leg, something like that. He kicked like a knife, stuff like that. It was very entertaining. So again, this guy is okay, but he's a little bit below the other guys. And I think Hakimi is just the same. It's basically this guy. If I have to choose between Hakimi and this one, I choose this one. All right, so those were the options for fullbacks. If you want like other names, or you want to know something, or like a specific question, you just send them to the message section. I'm gonna be reading and answering, no problem. because I'm trying to cover, I try to cover lots of ground here, but I'm gonna keep forgetting shit because videos are too long and it's too much information, too many stuff to explain, and I'm talking for like a straight hour, so it becomes tiring. Okay, we're gonna jump to DMFs. Not gonna use Goretzka as the example because he's okay but not really good. I mean, he's good, but it's just plain. We're gonna show, yeah, I have two monsters here, but okay, whatever. What you want in a DMF is not that much speed. 80 speed is good, but you want lots of stamina. You want lots of kicking power. You want lots of jumping, lots of physical contact. Not crazy lots like this, but you want very good numbers. You want good defense. In this case, I trained Beckenbauer to have not that such a great numbers in defense, but they are good enough. 86, more than 85 in tackling is just perfect. And his defensive awareness is very high, so he's gonna be smart when defending. Ball control is very good. Low pass and lofted pass are very good. You need to have passing. DMFs need passing. And some finishing. I do not demand that much finishing in my DMFs, but I kind of like to have at least 70. So this guy is 181. They need to be tall. Of course, Beckenbauer is not that tall, but he has jumping 99, so problem solved. I told you before, it's better if they have non-dominant leg precision very high. I mean, if they are ambidextrous, but this card is, for me, the best DMF, maybe after David, the best free DMF. He's supposed to be a center back, but I don't think he's a proper center back. I think he excels as a DMF. Okay, so these are basically the numbers. This guy is just stupid. So I'm gonna show you, but don't go crazy about this thing because yeah, it's a very special card. I was very lucky during the free epic box. But he has stamina 100, he's never going to stop jumping, his physical contact is going to give more power to the jumping, and kicking power is going to help to deliver amazing passes. He has the speed, the acceleration, he's short, so his ball control and tight position are going to be fine, and his passes are good, his defense is crazy. Okay, so those are the numbers we look in DMFs. Now, let's go and try to find like human options for everybody. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is check the league. Yeah, we're gonna check every league. So I'm using another formation here, but no problem because I'm still thinking this as AMF, DMF, and this formation uses a CMF. The guy playing the DMF is also going to have the instruction back line or something like that. What is it? Deep line. Okay. So Tchouaméni. This Tchouaméni, a lot of players got this Tchouaméni because everybody knew he was a monster, almost an epic player. If you didn't get this guy with the premium pass, again, mistake. No problem because it's going to happen a million times. In my case, I was trying to get, for example, the goalkeeper Seaman, and I used almost 40 chances in the box, and I got Davies, but I couldn't get, for example, Seaman. And it wasn't actually my fault, I just couldn't get him. So, you know, I'm not gonna cry about it. So, stamina is 88. It's okay. With my training, you can give him more stamina and, of course, a lot more defense. But if you do that, I think he starts losing he starts losing such interesting numbers like tight possession 85, and his speed and acceleration are right there. Just the below that it will be kind of shitty, and maybe you could change physical contact, but you know, I think with this physical contact, he's gonna be. I mean, he's gonna do what I actually need to do, which is win aerial balls. So, if you're trying to replicate my type of gameplay and my strategy, then think about keeping these guys strong and with high jump. Yeah, because you're gonna have lots of advantages by not losing aerial fights. I mean, you don't need to win them, but with these guys, you're always gonna be annoying the opponent while heading the ball, and that's gonna stop very fast and complicated counterattacks. So yeah, remember that. So this guy is a huge option. His abilities are amazing. I mean, he has like everything. Yeah, I'm also building him because I know I'm gonna use him a lot. This guy is a monster. Very good. And Guardiola. Yeah, for just $1, I keep recommending Guardiola. Guardiola he's not amazing because he doesn't have that much speed nor acceleration, but 78 is okay for a DMF. He's almost a center back, so no problem. His kicking power is fantastic. His stamina is good, but his jumping is not that awesome. He's just 181 with 82 jumping. He's gonna fight, he's gonna win some, but he's not gonna be amazing. And his stamina is not incredible, so his improvement during the match is not going to be that noticeable. And now, having said that, he has very good defense. He has very good numbers when it comes to movement, technique, passing, 17 finishing, 92 kicking power. So still, he is a very, very good DMF, especially for a formation like this. You place him here, and he's gonna have like extra help, plus the defenders. And the thing with Guardiola is that I train him completely because I really think this card is very good. He's just not as good as the other monsters, but he has every important ability, and he needs man marking, blocker, and soul control, but he has very good shooting in the end because he has curl and lots of kicking power. So yeah, this is a very good option if you think about him being just $1. You know, stop. Just buy one less Coke or one less beer or something like that and get Guardiola. Okay, so that's another very good option. Mikel Merino as a DMF can also be good. Kind of slow, but his numbers are fine. This is a player of the week, very good. I use him as a super substitute. He has fighting spirit, super substitute, and aerial superiority, which is the magical trinity. He doesn't have blocker nor man marking, so he's just for emergencies. I mean, I'm using him here, and here he's fine because he's gonna be covered by this guy and the defenders, just like this guy here. So he's gonna be more like a CMF, but like an attacking CMF. Okay, so no more DMFs here. Oh, I went straight to Italy. Well, it's not that easy to have Weston McKennie, so he can be a DMF, and I like him. He's only 178, but 92 jumping. I really like him as a DMF. That's why I gave him man marking. Well, man marking because he already had interception, blocker, and fighting spirit. but this is not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Rabiot. This is Rabiot from the French selection, but right now you can get the kind of more attacking version of Rabiot, and I think that guy is amazing. You could use him also as a DMF, and in this type of formation he will be a great DMF or CMF, depending. For example, here I could switch McKennie to DMF and Rabiot to CMF. I'm only not using the other Rabiot because he switched leagues. Now he plays in the Ligue 1 in France, so I cannot use him in this team. I'm waiting until I get another good DMF here in order to just sell Rabiot. Here I'm using David, so that's not a good example. Let's check the Premier, and then I'm gonna search the box. Oh yeah, here. Amazing DMF that you can get right now. Amazing DMF. And I'm using this guy as a DMF because this guy is very slow. And I love this card. But Caicedo, mamma mia. Impressive Caicedo. 95 stamina, kicking power 90, speed and acceleration super fine, physical contact, balance very good, defense over 80, technique over 80. He's not going to be kicking. He's not going to be very good at shooting to goal. That's a shame. But as a general rule, and for a guy starting, wanting desiring a very good defender to solidify the team. Okay, Caicedo, he's a beast. He's 178, but with jumping 92 and stamina 95, he's going to be a monster. So yeah. Barry, he's too slow, and he doesn't jump that much. So no, it doesn't matter. It's a very strange card. Something extra here. Maino. I think Maino is a very interesting DMF. I also use him as a CMF and as a AMF. This card was for free. Lots of people got this card, and I think this is a very, very, very good option. If you mix him with Caicedo, you can use him in Maino. Well, okay, check the numbers. It's like 90 jumping, stamina 90, he's 175, no problem, because Davids is 168, defense over 80, technique over 80. He's not gonna be that good at shooting, so he's better as a CMF or DMF. I could use this guy as a CMF in place of Caicedo, or I could use this guy in a team like my main team, here. Like my basic DMF. So Maino, he's very good. He needs abilities anyways, but he's very good. Very good option. Another thing is, if you have Costa Curta, you add the positions like there, DMF, and he will be a great DMF, of probably one of the best DMFs in the game. Yeah, so remember that. That's a very good option. If you're, for example, if you're not gonna use Costa Curta because you think you want to use Belletti, or because Belletti came with the arrow pointing up, then you could switch whoever you have in the DMF position and use Costa Curta. And the same thing you could do with Belletti. Belletti could be a great DMF. Yeah. So remember that. Also, I added the DMF position. It was kind of complicated. I wasted lots of position trainings, but I really wanted him also as a DMF. I don't think he's such a great DMF because he has no finishing. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. Also Costa Curta, no finishing. He's even worse. But I'm just talking about emergencies, or you just think you are 2-0 and you wanna hold, you wanna just defend. So Costa Curta will be a great option. Now we're gonna find a few more. Oh wait, Kimmich could be DMF, very good DMF. I think I told you before, very good DMF. Just pause the video if you want to check his numbers, but it's his Kimmich. I mean, you have to know about Kimmich. Very good. He needs a few abilities, but this is a great option because lots of people have Kimmich. This Kimmich is better than the other Kimmiches, except for the epic one or the Showtime, whatever he was. But he has jumping 92 and stamina 96, so it's very good. Okay, not here. I'm gonna give you a few more examples, and we are 35 minutes. We're gonna go to the AMFs. So another good DMF. We had Chouameni. Oh, Caicedo, I told you. It's lots of people having Caicedo. Daily Blind, for example, he's a good DMF. He was a nomination player, so maybe you have him. Okay, Goretzka. He's more or less okay. He doesn't jump. I mean, it's not my best option. So it's just if you don't have anything. And I kept this guy because he plays Bayern München, so it's gonna be good when you have to play the special events and shit like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm not finding any more good DMFs. I don't like this guy as a DMF. Oh, Trippier. Okay, we had Trippier. He's okay. I'm gonna show you Trippier in a jiffy. We're gonna go back to fullbacks just a little bit, but you know it's gonna be good for you. So keep it together. Okay, we have Maino. He's very good, and this guy can be the no, he cannot. This guy doesn't jump. This guy, he's a DMF. Locatelli, he's okay. Locatelli, yeah, to start a team, you know, if you don't have anything, Locatelli like this, 7 million downloads, he's okay because he has physical contact 88 and jumping 88, speed, he's slow, but he's not gonna be performing poorly. Has good passing, good technique. Yeah. All right, so, and we have Rabiot. Casemiro. My training for Casemiro, I'm going to show you Casemiro because he's very good. He's very good, but yeah. My training for Casemiro sends him straight down the drain because, yeah. It is not, you are not supposed to train him like this. Munoz. This is another fullback to the right, but I'm not gonna show you this guy because I mean I'm just telling you this guy is very good, but he's again right-sided. Casemiro. Check these numbers. Oh, I'm using Goretzka because this is a team made completely out of players of the week. That's the why. Yeah. So he's slow. But no problem, because he plays the DMF, so you need to have at least 75 speed. Below 75 is kind of too low, but 75 is fine. And the rest of his numbers are quite impressive. And he comes with every ability. Everything. Heading, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance, fighting spirit. And he has passing. He has not even one single bad skill. He has long range shooting, super important. I want to build this guy, but yeah, it's gonna take time because he's too slow, so he's not a priority. But check this guy for your team. If you are starting, you're gonna 185, 91 jumping, 94 physical contact. He's really good. All right, and yeah, I wanted to show you Trippier. This is for the left. I already passed by Trippier. Where are you? I can't find that guy. There you go. So Trippier is very interesting because he's 178, but he has stamina 95 and jumping 90. The problem is he doesn't reach 90 speed. That's I don't really like that. 88 is okay, but it's not 90. But his technique is very good. Passing is very good. Defending almost everything over 80. So balance 80, very strange. He has a poor physical contact, but with balance and that physical contact, jumping 90, I think this is a very good player for starting players. This guy was given with eFootball points, so lots of people have this guy, but you know, it's a kind of strange card. So again, hope you have him if you need to cover that position. Okay, so another example was Casemiro, and that's that for DMFs. Now we're gonna talk about AMFs, and I think I'm gonna have to cut this video and leave wingers and forwards for the next one, which is going to be probably the last one in this series. And I don't want to annoy you, but at least I gave you respect because I did the Spanish version and now you have the English version, and you can choose, you can just whatever you want to watch it, you watch it, but at least you have the choice. AMFs, back to the main team. I'm gonna be recommending that Dani Ceballos. If you got him as a player of the week, then well, you were lucky. So AMFs. Numbers on AMFs are gonna be better if we check this guy because Kimmich is too defensive. I explained a million times why I like Kimmich. He's too strong at giving me a hand when defending, so I really don't feel like losing that defense and all the advantages just for getting more attack. But in the end, it's gonna be better to have a guy like this. So AMFs, I think you need very good tight possession, very good technique, tight possession, passing over 80 at least. He should have more, but I mean it's 84 in low passing is okay. So technique, passing, balance, acceleration. You don't need that much speed, but you want lots of stamina. A little bit of defense will be awesome, so you can add interception, and then it will be better for the AMF to be tall, not tall, to jump a lot. This guy is 180, he's fine, but his jumping is not good. He's gonna give a little help, but he's going to lose balls when it comes to aerial battles. It doesn't really matter because he's going to be protected by the DMF and by the tall forwards because they come back, you know, they go to the back a little bit when the goalkeeper is kicking the ball, or when you attack and when you defend. They kind of place themselves more in the middle of the field. So yeah. So these are the type of numbers I want to see in a AMF. In my opinion, this guy is one of the best. He's a CMF anyways, that's why he has defense, but I think he is one of the best AMFs who can also be an emergency winger. This card is just amazing, I told you before, but I'm gonna keep saying it because the card is amazing. And yeah, those are basically the numbers. Something like him is Bellingham. Bellingham is kind of better, but he has too much stamina with not that much kicking power. I can raise the kicking power, but I will lose lots of finishing. Or I'm going to lose a lot of defense. Probably I should take defense and give him a lot of stamina and tight possession. I know that, but I'm still trying to decide, because I'm gonna show you this. I'm using defending 7 points, so that means I could go to like here, lower body strength, add 3 points. That will give me 88 kicking power and 88 speed with 90, 94, 90, well, 93 stamina. That would be very good. And I could add some dribbling. But if I do that, I'm gonna lose that 80 tackling, and 80 tackling is such a lovely number. So yeah, you know, I have to make a decision there, but I'm still thinking. But Bellingham has good tight possession, very good balance, very good passing, very good. This guy has very good finishing, and that's another reason. I mean, I'm building him for finishing. And speed and acceleration are fine for his position, but he could also be 88 speed. So he's basically very close to Zielinski. Now, a guy like Kimmich, who could also play the AMF, but it's not that easy because this card came with the kind of blurry green rectangle in the position of the AMF, so I added just one AMF and now I have the position. But Tsubasa Kimmich and other Kimmiches, the Kimmiches, and other versions do not have the AMF position. Players of the week, you cannot add the position, and Tsubasa you have to add 2 times AMF, which is very difficult. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. But anyways, as an AMF, he's very good. Problem is just finishing and kicking power. Anyways, he has the same kicking power. He has the same as Bellingham, but it's still low. But his finishing sucks. That's the problem with Kimmich. But he has tight possession 86, balance 84, stamina 96. Yeah, I showed you Kimmich like 1,000 times, so he's very good. So those are the numbers for AMFs. We are about almost 50 minutes, so we're gonna give the AMFs examples. I have a million examples for AMFs, so we're gonna talk about this a little bit. I'm gonna give you lots of examples, so it's gonna be very difficult for you not to have at least 2 or 3 of them, and that's gonna be a good thing for you and for me, because I want to give like a help, right? So we have this guy here. If you got this guy, I think he's amazing. I'm gonna tell you that when it comes to AMFs, I'm more flexible. I think I can handle a non-jumping AMF, but he has to have some physical contact and some defense. If I'm gonna accept a little fucker with no jumping, at least he has to have some impressive mix of stats. So this guy has tight position 90. He's 179. He's gonna move amazingly. Balance is 82, not that much. His speed is just fine. Low passing is amazing, but stamina is 90, and he has the full Neymar's double touch. That's just crazy. He has the outside curler, the through passing, the one-touch pass, the long-range shooting, interception, fighting spirit. So remember, those are the things we look in an AMF. So this guy is good. I'm not gonna show you Pedro. Pedro, he's not good enough. I just like him because he plays in the Lazio. He's part of the Lazio team. We're gonna check our Liga. I have Ceballos again here. And okay, these 2 guys. Ah, it's two guys. Maradona was a sure thing with the penalties, like the previous season. So he is a classic number 10. He's going to be a perfect AMF. I added the forward position. He's a very good forward. So he has no physical contact, but this is the other type of AMF that you could easily accept and use, and this guy is, is pure destruction. He has 94 acceleration with 88 speed and balance 96. 86 stamina is totally fine, and he has tight possession 96. If you place this guy as a AMF or as a center forward on the left, I was going to say again, mamma mia, but you know, I don't want to repeat that much. But this guy is kind of crazy. Low pass, I mean, the passing is just okay, and the finishing is just okay. 80 is good for an AMF. Not that much for a center forward, but I sacrificed lots of finishing in order to get those balance 96 and tight possession 96. That's crazy. Very, very crazy. Okay, so Maradona is a very good option. Fermin, every version, I mean, Tsubasa version is good. This version is amazing. I think even the first one with the eFootball points was also good. Not that good because he was lacking abilities, but now he has a full stack of abilities, of skills. I'm gonna keep doing that until the end, just, you know, for you to just either curse me or, you know, have a good one. So this guy is good. No jumping, but physical contact is at least 71, balance good, tight possession good, passing good, finishing good, some defense. I don't know if he has interception, but no interception, but he's a player of the week. His skills are very good. This is another very good option. Let's check these other leagues. Well, lots of people have this guy, and I heard that like everybody said that this guy was better as an AMF, so I turned him into an AMF. I don't really like him. He's not a bad player, but his skills are amazing, but he has no physical contact, zero jumping, and balance. I couldn't get him to 90. Kicking power is not that amazing. Finishing is not that amazing. And if you reduce the stamina, you end up with almost no kicking power, which, I mean, in my opinion, really sucks. So, yeah, but in order to turn him into an AMF, you need to place again 2 times AMF. I cannot explain the amount of position trainings you're going to waste in something like this, and it was just a whim. It is not recommendable. So, it's an option. I don't think you should go for it. Justin Kluivert, another great option. This guy, we have nomination cards, we have players of the week, we have some other highlighted, I think. This is a very good one. I really like this guy, and there was a boosted version after this one with 85 stamina. A much better card. I really resented not getting that one, especially because there is a special skill on this one, and it was penalty specialist. That fucking sucks. And the other card was ambidextrous, like non-dominant leg precision very high. So it was a shame losing that card. If you have that card, then you have one of the best AMFs in the game. He could also play the winger during an emergency. So he has the outside curler, fighting spirit, pinpoint crossing, one-touch pass, long-range curler, soul control, double touch. He has full Neymar's double touch. I want to call the double touch croqueta, because in Spain they call it la croqueta. And in my country, croqueta is like something edible. It's like a food. So it's very funny, La Croqueta. And yeah, so this card is fantastic. This is one of the best. I'm also building Ryan Gravenberg. I really like this guy. I really like this guy. He's too tall. He's not that good at turning, but he has power, some jumping, good physical contact, good stamina, good balance, good kicking power, good acceleration, defense, because he's a CMF, and he has some finishing. He's not that behind from Kimmich, so finishing is not really that good. But he has technique, passing. I really like this card, so I'm started building him, and I added the AMF position because he's not supposed to be AMF. He's supposed to be CMF. He's better in this type of what's the word? In this type of formation. So he's gonna be here as a CMF with one DMF. And he's gonna be very strong, very strong. So yeah, Ryan Gravenberg. We're gonna check the Italian league for AMFs. Well, you can use Varela. He has some finishing. He has the technique, the balance. Kicking power is kind of shitty with my training. He has defense. He's a CMF again. But I think lots of short CMFs are better as AMFs or real CMFs, because as a DMF he could be a DMF, but he has no physical contact, no jumping, and if you add too much jump, then you're gonna lose everything else. So defense is not good enough. So yeah, so this guy could be AMF, this guy could be AMF. Frank Ribéry, we all got Frank Ribéry. I think he's okay. I kind of like him. I like him more than Pires. He has very, very good balance. I like that balance. And he's 170, so his tight position is going to be perfect. He's going to turn super smoothly. So kicking power is not good. Stamina is fine, the finishing is good, low passing is very good. I really like this guy. I added super substitution. I think it's good for him, and some interception. But now interception, I have to replace interception because I changed the training and now he has no defense. I don't like that interception anymore. He doesn't have the biometry to defend with interception, so it doesn't really matter. But it's kind of good. Okay, now I'm going to my main team again, and I'm gonna show you from my reserves all the players that you could be using. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. Don't be crazy. Just go this way and start placing them. So, for example, okay, you could use as a AMF Stoichkov, Baggio, but those are like Messi. If you have different versions of those guys, but of course Mendieta. But I want to talk about standard cards. Palmer, very good option, very good option. Lots of tight possession, good balance, good kicking power. I'm going to show you. This is the special Palmer. I really fought to get this Palmer because I had to buy the premium match pass. I'm gonna check the numbers because time is running out. So yeah, this guy is good. We have many strange players here, like these guys, Kuksu, Morgan Gibbs White, very interesting AMFs. This guy and this guy, yeah, they're good. His skills are good. All right, so Gavi, Pedri, of course, Pedri. Dudes, we're gonna cut the video right now. If you have, like always, if you have something to add, you want to say something, opinions, whatever, send them to the message section. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's it's been useful for you, and we're gonna come back with the wingers and forwards, and that's gonna be it. So, well, thank you very much. I'll see you next time.